Now we're going to work on the adjustable oval findings form that also has the bonus ring adjustable portion on it as well. So today we're going to use some of this delicious sterling silver half hard round wire. So with half hard round wire, you're going to get a nice spring to the wire, which makes the adjustable part of the bracelet work very well. Again, we're going to straighten the wire simply by pulling it through the wire straightener. And I like to work directly from the coil of wire. That way you don't waste very much wire. And with 18 gauge silver, you don't want to waste very much of this stuff. So you're going to start by placing the end of the wire right here in between the peg and the oval portion. Wrap this up and around, and then hold that down. Move everything that you're going to knock out of the way. And you're going to hold this down onto the surface, and then you're going to use the tool to guide the wire around. So notice I'm not trying to wrap the wire around the jig. I'm just doing just like this. Okay, so if you wanted to add beads to this, which is what we want to do, I'm just going to bring this back down and around and then let that come right off. So it's going to splay way out. So I still have my piece, and I'm going to cut that off. I have to add the beads to this wire because we want the beads to be down on the bottom portion and not in the mechanism. So I'm going to snip the end and finish rounding with round nose pliers, like so, two closed. And then we're going to bend that wire so that it would be pointing towards the other wire, just like so. So this wire is going to go onto here. Just make sure that everything's sizing up well. And now we're going to put on some of these beautiful large hole beads. One of them is going to go on the floor. All right, so we're going to put a few of the pinks and a few of the peaches on so that we can have a nice little design. Beautiful nacre on these beads as well. So we're just going to put a few of these on, kind of alternating them. So those will be able to move onto the bracelet. So we're going to hook this on and bend this down. Before I do that though, because when you cut the wire there's a sharp edge, I'm going to use a battery operated bead reamer with an inside cup burr for 16 to 18 size wire. You just place this right onto the end, depress, and kind of roll it around, and that's going to knock all the sharp edges off the end of that so that it's not going to catch on someone's sweater or anything. And obviously you don't want sharp edges on the end of the wire on a nice finished piece. So we're going to just do that just a little bit more. Feel for it, and it's just right. So we're going to hook this on, then squeeze it down, making sure that it still moves. Okay, so on the other side, we want to finish this off. It's a little bit long, so I'm going to waste a little bit of wire. And now I've got to make the other loop just the way we did the first loop. So that would be on the flat surface, and just wrap this around, just like so. And then we're going to bend this up and toward the wire. Before we put that in, we're going to use the rounder right here and grind it around. And feel it, make sure that it's all gone. This is also great for making ear wires. There's a different size for the ear wires, a 20 gauge and smaller, so you can make your own ear wires if you so desire. Then we're going to close this down, like we did the other one. And now we have an adjustable oval bangle bracelet. You need to kind of size it down and get some of that push out of here, because the half-hard wire tends to like to open up a whole lot. just adjust it a little bit, and then now you can open that up large enough to get it probably on my wrist. And then you could bring it back down by closing it up, and you've got your bracelet. See if I can get it off. There you go. So the adjustable oval bangle bracelet. Now, for the ring, we're going to use some close to half hard 22 gauge round wire. And just get a piece off of here. It only takes about 5 inches of this wire to make the ring. So we'll cut about that much off. And you're going to do the exact same thing we did before, only with this you can adjust, it's adjustable in that you can have more adjustability from this pin to this pin, or flip it over and have less adjustability. So I'm going to go ahead and do the less adjustability, and we're going to bend this over just like that, just like we did before. And again, just using this, just come back around here and back around here. And again, if I were hanging a charm or something off this, I would use this second pin now to form that other loop. But I want to put on some, I think they're half super duos, so that you can see how cool this is to put these little super duos on. So you have to string one on and then string another one right after it, and then come all the way around and then string the other wire into it, so you have these just like that. Now I'm going to put the loop in the wire just like we did before. Cut that and cut the other one. Adjust this down. Now, when you make your bend, you have to make sure that there's enough room for these beads to remain loose on here. So just grasp this and twist toward the other wire. We'll see how we did. Yeah, it's just about right. So do the same thing on the other side, and then loop that through. Doesn't want to go in. That through just like that. Then close this down. It's good to see the other video first so you can make sure and see that you can see what's going on here, because it's basically just giving the wire loops a place to hold so that you can adjust this ring to just about any size. So it comes out to be roughly about a size 3 to 3.5, but if you notice when you adjust it, I can almost get it all the way onto my pinky finger, which is about a size 9. So just like that, and then you can wear it on different places of your finger and then do slight adjustments to get it to go back down. So the Super Duos come in about a zillion colors as well, so you can make some fun little designs up here. Just make sure you don't add too many beads here so that you have not enough adjustability. Again, a good reason to use the more adjustable area by flipping this over and using having the loops be farther apart so that there's more adjustability. So that's the Artistic Wire adjustable oval bangle bracelet and adjustable ring.